should be on. Yep. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, everybody. Tiffany here. Welcome to my quilting life. It's morning time, and I decided to get some work done this morning. So I'm working on last night's blocks from Sew Sunday, and that's what I'm doing this morning. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Brenda. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing today. We'll just wait for some people to get the notification that I'm on. It's going to probably be a minute, and even if anybody doesn't see it, it's okay. Hi, Judy. It should be going through now. There we go. Robin. Good morning, everybody. It's 8:15 in the morning here. Hi, Sharon. So that means 8, 9, 10 on the East Coast and 9 on Central Time and 7:15 on Pacific Time. Look at that. I know all my time zones. Here we go. Donna, Cindy, Gypsy Moon, Marie. So all those people that never get to catch me live because time zones, look at that. I'm on a different time zone. Marie, hello, Polly, Tammy, Linda, Pat. Good morning, Diane. And Thumper wanted to say hi, huh? Are you saying hi? You saying hi? You're gonna say hi? Say hi. You're not gonna look? Okay, fine. Go back down. Where did I end? Pat, Diane, Christine, Jimmy, Quilt Queen, Danelle. It doesn't say on my screen. I have no say on this one. Oh, mine says 6 too. Cindy, Polly. All right, guys. So I'm going to show you last night's blocks and the ones that I worked on this morning. I think I made 4 this morning. I have no idea. I have 4 left to make, and I had 15 total, and I think I made, what, 5 yesterday? So here are my blocks. There's one. Let's put it where I don't make a mess over here. So that was 1. Here's number 2. Here is number 3. They're just so abstract. I'm loving it. Here's number 4. Here was the first one I made. That was number 5. Now let's get to the one I started in last night's this is where I ended, was circles. Ready for my block? Look at that guy. So I went ahead and finished it after the live stream. I literally sat in here. I was like, screw it, I'm not going to go sit in bed. I'll finish my funny block. So that's my funny block. I just used the other circle that I had cut out and then cut out a new circle and inserted it. Then I made this one this morning. And I made, come on, this one this morning. I had fun with this one. I made this one this morning. Chopsticks going into bowls. Whatever way you want to look at it. And I made this one this morning. It's kind of funky. And then I just finished this one when I said, let's just go live.
No, I said that.
Well, Scott said, let's go live. And then I said, well, let's just do it anyway. So that one. So those are my blocks this far. I have 4 left to make, and each one of them has a big piece to work with, and then the rest is just these scraps right here. That's all I have left. So I'm gonna go throw these out of the way and get started. Welcome everybody that's joining in. Good morning. I've been working standing up because it's actually better than getting up and down constantly. So I'm standing today. Again. All right. Next. So I just paired each of these up with a big piece so that each of them get a bigger piece. And then I just go from there. So let's see. What do I want to do with this one? How about he can go in the middle like that? I can put this guy on the bottom. This leafy one on the top. And how about we offset this one right here? But no, that's not good enough. It needs to be different. Or I could add that there and remove this one and put in this one like that. Yep. How about he be on an angle? And this would be on an angle. Like that. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. So now I just need to cut it out. And make sure everything's nice. And where did my rotary cutter go? There it is. Pull it away. Pull off all this yuck that came off with it. Oh wait, it's not being sewn into the seam. And then I'm going to cut down here. Separate that. And then let's do these. They're long, so it shouldn't be too hard. There we go. Push that up that way. I'm definitely having lots of fun with these lovely little blocks, or big blocks, I should say, because they are big. Lots of fun. I highly recommend having fun with your scraps. Because I'm having fun, so I know you'll have fun too.
Where did you get the idea for the design?
Just out of my head, I was thinking of what would happen if I reverse pieced by inserting scraps into fabric. So I'm considering this reverse piecing because I'm, putting things where I want it and then piecing it. And so far, the results are outstanding. Right there. Put that in that pile. He's ready to be sewn. I'm going to straighten this edge up real quick. I don't like that. There we go. Lay it back where it was. This is so much fun. So much fun. Just doing whatever, you don't have to have a pattern. You just make something. Oops, get the edge. And roll that back and come in this way. And I'm going a 1/2 inch in. So every piece that I move out of the way, I'm actually cutting a 1/2 inch on the inside of it. That way I don't lose too much of my blocks. Because that's what's happening with this project is you lose when you don't get it right. You lose a little bit of wiggle room. So I'm making sure to cut out a 1/2 inch in on my can't think of the word, fat quarter pieces. I just put my ruler in, lay it 1/2 inch over. That's what I was doing yesterday. Instead of a 1/4 inch. That way I have a little bit more wiggle room in between each piece. All right. Now to sew it all together. So this one goes here first. And I'm pressing it with my finger. This one on this side. The only thing I'll have an issue with when it comes to it is when I go to piece the blocks together, I have to trim them all to a specific size. And at this point, I don't know what size all the blocks will be, so maybe I'll put them together with some funky sashing or something. Or puzzle them together because they are different size blocks. And no, these are not lining up. And I even had a mistake on one this morning. I cut an extra piece and I shouldn't have. And it came out all wrong. So I definitely am trying to pay attention. I didn't waste the piece. I just added to it. That's all. Hey, stupid thing keeps tangling. It doesn't like when I stand up. That's the problem. I keep getting thread tangles. It was happening yesterday too. It's happened like 3 times this morning. And I use signature thread all the time in this machine. Where did it break? Right here. And I ran out of bobbin.
Not one thing, it's another.
Yep, it's happening today. It's happening. All right, let's put a nice fresh bobbin in here. Come on, you got to make it through 4 more blocks. That's all I had to do was 4 more. All right, where did it end again? All right. Can you plug the iron in for me?
Yeah.
All right, now to hook these together. I'll just do it that way. All right, and then this one goes on it. Then this one goes on it.
Yeah, you want me to put that?
Sure. Get that piece flat, please. And then this one goes on this. And this one I have to set down about a quarter inch.
This piece here? This one?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're gonna do one at a time.
And then it should, once it's laid down a quarter inch, because it was an angled piece, then I should have a straight line. It should match right up.
You showed this seam, so I don't know how you want me to do this one. You showed it open, but then you pushed it down. Do you want me to iron it open?
No, just iron it as is on that one, because it was it happens.
I know, but I was asking.
They flip on the sewing machine bed.
You got mad at me yesterday for not doing it right. I want to make sure I'm doing it right.
Yes, I'm pulling my thread away instead of using the cutter.
You see this guy?
Yep.
He stole my seat.
You leave your chair and he sits in it.
Tell your fan.
It's weird that he doesn't jump into my chair.
Well, tell your fan.
Yeah. Scott gets up to press it right now and Thumper stole his spot.
Yeah.
Okay. Now press this. You pressed a wrinkle into it.
I'm sorry.
A lot of them, actually.
I pressed it from the back.
No, press from the top. I've already finger pressed. Alrighty. Now that goes there. This one. Huh. Okay. I don't know. All right. Yeah. All right, let's cut this straight so that these two pieces will meet up. Right there. All right. And we're going to place this one on top of this one. Here. Sew this on. Trying to keep it a...
I think he's permanently
nice and
sitting
straight.
there.
Yeah, he stole your seat. Hold on, we got to show the audience this very carefully. All right, camera's moving, guys, because you got to see what Thumper has gone and done. He's like, you're not sitting there. I am instead.
Yeah. I got up to iron and
Scott just gets up to iron and Thumper gets all cozy comfy.
he was after your cords earlier, so I got him away from the cords, and then he stole my seat. I guess he got mad at me for not letting him bite your cord.
He's so funny. Cats are weird. He could sit in my chair. I'm not in it.
It's no big deal. He puts me over in the corner to begin with.
All right, and this should get pressed back that
I
way.
can iron since I can't sit.
Hold on, let me give it a good push back. All right. This is what I've been doing back and forth this morning while Scott was at the gym. All right, now this one goes on top of here.
You want to tell him why?
Oh, Thumper.
Why you were up?
Thumper woke me up at 3:40ish this morning. Scott gets up and goes to the gym usually early, but today was Monday, so he gets his shots. And Thumper was in bed with me, and Scott didn't know it, and so he shut my door because he shuts the door in the morning.
He was out here.
he shuts the door in the morning so that the light don't wake me. And because I'm a very sensitive sleeper. And Thumper jumps off the bed and I hear his puking sound because, you know, cats puke. I hear his puking sound. So I jump up right away, turn the light on so I could find him where he's at. And he's over in the corner on the side of the bed. And guess what he did on our brand new carpet? Yep. So that had to be cleaned. And then I got him out of the room for him to finish doing his thing with his puking. I threw him out the room. He finished in the hallway. And then, so Scott says, well, I'll rub your feet so you can lay back down. And I went to lay back down. He rubbed my feet and I didn't fall asleep. And I laid there and laid there and laid there and laid there so long that I said, screw it. I have things I can sew. So that's how I ended up in here so early this morning. So this is what I've been doing today. Sewing up a storm. All right, now to put this one on here. He lines up right there. Right there. Ooh, that's almost good. Almost good. So that's my morning saga. I probably could have went live back this morning when I woke up, but who knows who would have been up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and well, almost 4 o'clock in the morning. All right. Now this one is going to be a little tricky because it's right here on an edge.
They like this chair that Thumper's sitting on.
Yeah, that's Scott's yard sale chair, but we had no room in here for anything bigger. That's why I took out that white chair I used to have in this room. And now we just have a fold-up chair so we can fold it out of the way when nobody's in here with me. I'm going to straighten this edge up right here. There we go. And now the two of these can get combined. I'm just going to try to match that up right there. This has to get pressed up because all that seams right here. All right, I will press it, and this block is elongated because of all the seams that were taken in the up and down position. But it's so cool. I'm loving all this. It's different. So there's that block. Doesn't that look cool? I love it. I love that the little flowers right there with these little flowers. All right, that one is done. Moving on.
Sorry, I need some place to put this.
Okay, was it that one? All right.
Iron this, or is it already
It's
over?
already ironed. All right, let's see. Well, let's chop this one up into a triangle. I'm going to straighten this little edge up first, though. There we go. Let's make this one that way and that way. I'm going to lay it right there. Ooh. Right there. And right here. Like this. What would happen if I did it that way? To who? What's the name?
Lindarella.
Linda. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Didn't have to be done, but thank you. All right, let's see. All right, let's grab. Oh, how about I do this and make another face? Does it look like a face?
It does.
Has to go about there. I'm going to lose too much of the sides.
You need to do something about the straight mouth stuff. Is there any way we can like? Can you cut it in pieces?
What do you mean cut it in pieces?
So you'd cut this in 3 hunks and then have a little one in the middle and put one diagonal and one diagonal.
Okay.
Make this a little bit shorter and have like a sort of
Hold
pieced
on.
smile. Can you do that? That way you have one that's smiling instead of just the straight face because it looks all grumpy. Well, that makes him even look madder. No, I'm saying up. Up. That makes him look mad and sad. It's all frowny face.
But I'm not done.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're gonna make the mouth open like he's screaming, or she's screaming.
It's not going to work like we think.
Like, oh.
Because of the position that they would have to be, I would lose too much.
Christine says to turn the eyes sideways.
Like this.
The other way it looks very jack-o'-lantern.
How about just like this? Kissy lips.
Oh, there you go. Kissy lips. I guess it doesn't matter which way the eyes are. I don't know. Do you like the eyes better that way or the other way?
How about like that? No? No. I don't like that. How about I'll just add more to it. Right here. Cut this right there. Pull those 2 away. Boy is attacking the Scotty.
He is. He's riled up. Look at him.
Hold on.
He's fighting and grabbing. He's holding my hand.
All right, here we go. How about this? Like hopefully those meet up. It's very different.
Oh!
Yes? No? I mean,
It looks like a Tetris mouth now.
All right, let's line this up. That way I can get a straight line out of that corner at least. Let's see, where's my long ruler? Right here in front of me. Let's start off with this guy. Separate that because the 2 cuts that have to be made. Makes him bleed.
Not allowed to do that to Mama though. Only Daddy.
I gotta adjust this guy up a little bit so I can have a nice straight.
Look at him. He's walking around strutting his stuff like, yep, I got you. Look at him. He walked out. You missed him.
All right, there's the in between. These will have to be done this way.
Oh, they said a handlebar mustache.
Yeah, there we go. And that. I'm actually going to just add this one different than I normally do without measuring in because I need to keep my corner. So we're actually going to keep the corners because I need a 45 degree. Should I just 45 degree it that way? I don't know. And I need an inch between here at least. Right there. to cut that way and then add this to it. This angle. We'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. All right, let's cut this where it's supposed to be at least. Throw these darn things in the garbage. Line this up right there. This block may be the funkiest one. We'll see. Right there. Remove bottom piece. And that way. Come on, right there. Straighten up. Remove bottom piece. All right, I can get that middle sewn first, at least. See how this goes, and then I'll figure out the top and bottom. So I'm again putting it down a 1/4 inch so that the angle, oops, there, that the angle is correct. So I just lay one above it, 1/4 of an inch, kind of like when you're doing diamonds. That way it's a nice straight piece. And I'm going to go to this one. After all that, you got your seat back.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll finger press this way. Put that back right there. Line this one up. My pieces are kind of on the small side right here. But again, we're just having fun. It's a chop it up party. Right. And this goes to this. Yeah, it's going to shrink it down anyway. So those little corner things. Are going to sit kind of funny. This is definitely being creative.
Hey, I'm supposed to iron.
I know that. All right. Now to figure out right here. Yes. I would cut here. Okay, this is going to give me a very small cut here. We're going to figure this out though. Let's hope this idea works. Probably going to shrink that little pieces a little bit, but yeah, it's going to shrink them. But here. I'm going to just fold that back and cut it like this. Let's see if this works. It better work. This is how I messed up that one block earlier, and I have a different piece in it. And this will go to this. And then this will hook onto here like this.
I think it'll look good.
And then I'll just have to cut the end off. Yeah, that way it's nice and straight. I'll put this one on here. See, I like puzzles, my friends. So I'm able to do stuff like this. Definitely a little bit more challenging to figure out, but if all goes accurately, then this shall now hook to this. And I'm going to press that one this way. Now to do that same thing. So we're going to pull this out of the way. What did I do? Yeah, I cut here first. Then I cut here. Move that out. And I sew. Come on, this to this. And that end will get cut off. Okay, so that's nice and straight. Let's line this one back up. This end off. And then without a ruler, and right there. Remove that. Put this on here. Look at that, I'm figuring things out. Figuring it out. Figuring it out. Leave it to Tiffy to figure it out.
You do it, you're good.
That. This is going to be the most abstract quilt I have ever made. And that goes there. Then I have a nice straight edge here and here. And they also nest, which is rare for doing stuff like this. Press it down this way. I'm going to take it to the iron, make it flat real quick.
Let me iron.
Because there's little dinky pieces. And then make this straight right here. Attach this one. Oh, that's not very straight either. There we go. Attach these two. And then chop off the bell gear right here. Attaching this one. And then I got to do the top. The bottom has been figured out though. super flat.
Do you have a favorite black fabric that you like to use?
I use black from wherever I can get it, so I don't really have a favorite. I just use Walmart if it's on sale. I'll use somewhere else if it's on sale. These are going to be too far out, which sucks because when I go to trim the block, they need to be within this width right here. So that means I need to take this down a notch in size. I literally take a little bit off each side. All right, let's make that smaller. And then these guys need to be a little bit smaller as well. Because we need it to be within the parameters of this down here. Like that. They don't have to be the same size, they just need to be the same distance. So I need to go about right here because I need to be able to cut a straight line right there and right there. Let's see right now. Straight line there. Straight line right here. Right there. All right. That side off first. And this one I am not, maybe I should, but I'm not. Yeah, let's do it. Let's come down ½ inch on this cut itself.
Should, but I'm not. Oh, let's do it. I like that thing.
Yeah.
Should, but I'm not. Oh, let's do it.
Yeah. Okay. And then these guys cut.
Confused decisions.
Yeah. And then we're going to come over ½ inch for this cut right here. Straight, straight, right there. Move it out of the way. Pull that out. Put that back in. All right. Let's do the same with this one. All right. There. Stay, don't move. All right. Pull that out. Put that back in. Here we go. Let's figure this out now. Okay. First things first, this will go on here. And it'll stick out ¼ inch. Look at that. Perfect. And this goes on top of here, lining it up with the corner. This way. That's the bottom. Now let's put this one on first. Lining up that flat edge. Oh, it's sticking out a little too far. But that's okay. We'll just line this up nice and straight on it. Right there. There. We'll just shave that little piece off. All right. That back. And we'll shave off this little end. Attach this
So
one.
you shaving your guy's face there?
Yep, shaving the guy's face.
Trim his face there?
Trimming his face, yes. All right. That one goes there. I need to shave this side of him real quick. Just a little bit because of the seam allowance. This one on top corner. Yeah, none of my background on any of this really lines up that good. It's a little all over the place. All right, then we're going to hook this here. Oh, did I not do that? No, I did not. I shaved off one side and not the other.
You can't give him a misshaven face, huh?
Nope, I'm really good at shaving faces too, you know? All right.
Yes, I know. Tell me you trim my beard for me.
Yeah, I take care of Scotty's beard. So I should be able to take care of this guy's. All right, pass it this way, and this side. This is so wonky. These blocks are just super goofy. Oy, oy, oy. It's funny.
Oh, it looks good.
Well, I meant just the silliness. The silliness. So once you see the blocks that have faces, it's going to be like every block is going to have a face. You know, you're going to be able to see faces in everything, no matter what I do.
All about having fun.
Yep. All right, I'm just pressing it real quick so that we can line it up, and hopefully that bottom piece, because it's so much smaller. This will go on here. I'm just gonna try to center it, I guess. Doesn't matter which side it goes on, no matter what I do. All right. All right, let's center this on here because we don't want to lose our sides when I go to put this together. Let's get rid of those dog ears first, though, because they're going to annoy me. There we go. Right here. Where does it start? Way down there. This one's gonna be silly. So silly. All right, let me press it and then we'll show you. He's got piercings, that's what it is.
Is that what it is? Oh, gosh.
It's funny. Could be. What is it called when a guy just has the sides right here, the mustache and the two sides? Fu Manchu
Yeah,
or
the
something?
Fu Manchu thing.
Yeah.
The big handlebar mustache or something.
He's puckering up. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Look at that guy.
That looks good.
Well, you gotta have fun with this kind of stuff, you know? All right, next block. I think I had a little too much fun with that one. All right. Oh, this is the last of the two. There was two left. All right, what can we do with this one? Let's stick with rectangle. And that can go right there. I'm gonna straight some of these because they're like I said,
Monkey
all this,
shops.
yeah, all this has been washed, all this fabric. So it's like all the shredding is just everywhere. Okay, that one's going to go there. Let's do these two in half. Make them the same exact size. There. Garbage. Put that there. And that there. Oh, he needs 2 feet so he can be a blockhead. 2 arms, a body. Let's have fun with this. Here is a flower and a flower. I need to make that flat. He's all wrinkly. Okay. Nope, that can't happen. Maybe he just needs to like sit up here. And this can come down here. Make that dumb edge straight. A flower there. And a flower here. I'm wondering if he should be shorter. Just a little bit. There we go. That. I like that. I like that. What do you think? Yep.
That's good.
Yep. All right, let's get to cutting. Big long ruler. Starting with, oh, I can't start with that if I'm going to have him here. See if I can't line it up differently. There. About right there. About right there. There we go. That's better. Here. Okay. Half-inch in. Half-inch in. I think I'm just having a little too much fun with all this weird stuff. And now I've created more scraps, though, by chopping out all these pieces. All right, that's ready. Now, let's make this one. Separate. Separate. Use a smaller ruler. Get in right there. And come over here. Do this side. Pull that out. All right. I'm going to start sewing these together real quick. I want to see how much space I lose on my sides. That's this one. And that is this one. All right, so this one. totally can't wait to see what all this mumbo jumbo looks like together. Ay, ay, ay. Tiffany, what were you thinking? I was thinking that I am an odd one and like to create weird stuff. All right, let's put the corner on here. Press this back. Oh, yeah. There we go. Lay that there. Now to do these. Let's see. Go right there. Right there. That. Switch to smaller ruler. Here. Out right there. Over to this side.
It's squeaky. Needs Earl.
I just need to clean it out. It's filled with gunk.
Squeaking.
All right. This goes in here. Let's put that in there real quick. So that way we know where we are. And this one on this side. The cool part about all of this is no matter how funky it looks, in the end, it'll be a finished quilt. Because I will have fun with the quilting of this fellow. This one goes in here. And then we need to split this. Tummy's a growling. I hope everybody's having a nice morning, enjoying your cup of joe or tea or whatever it is you have while hanging out here today. You never know when I'm going to go live, and this time I chose Monday morning. Everyone's least favorite day of the week. What's funny is I usually film on Mondays, so technically I'm filming. Mondays I usually work on projects and stuff that are for making actual content videos or Sculliver or something. I usually do it on Mondays. If I don't finish Monday, I go on Tuesday. And if I don't finish Tuesday, then I hope to be done by Wednesday because, but if I'm filming something other than the Sculliver, which is now pretty much complete as of Wednesday, then I do what I can throughout the week. And then I usually edit on Wednesdays, but today I'm doing this. Don't do it. Oops. darn seam. I hate when they flip. Okay. Look at that. I have a nice, perfect corner unit here. Isn't that awesome? I love when that works out. Let's get rid of that dog ear there, dog ear there, dog ear there. With my squeaky Martelli cutter that also needs a new blade. Okay, so then this piece goes on here, and then I just have to cut up the other one. Look at that, making progress. All right, let's do this side now. Separate, separate. Cut that out. This side out. And then this one. Now assemble. This is so much fun. What's everybody saying, Scotty? It's been quiet.
Talking about basic training. Jim went between his junior and senior year, and I said, that's interesting. I joined my junior year, but I couldn't do the basic until after I graduated. Because technically I joined a year early.
Oh.
They're talking about 29 Palms being so hot, and they don't realize that we are pretty much the same desert as 29 Palms.
Yep.
Except 29 Palms desert actually cools down at night, where here it does not. In the middle of the summer here, it will stay over 100 degrees at night, where 29 Palms will actually get a little cooler. So we're even hotter.
Yep.
Yes, we're talking about that. Teresa looked there. She said she got a tan.
All right, that one goes there. Let's put this little feller together. How many of you are going to try this? This funkiness. And just have some fun. I mean, if you do try it, post it in the Facebook group. And if you haven't joined the Facebook group, please answer all the questions to join. Because it gets spammed daily lately. Like, a lot. It's crazy.
Well, it's getting to the point now where it's an all-day event. People ask to join all day. They're getting popular. And some of them are get in, some don't. But it's all day. Every time I check my phone, there's at least one person is at.
All right, let's put that on here. Some funky block. All right, let's cut
See,
these.
right there. Somebody just asked to join the group.
Yep,
Now
make
we're
sure
talking
you
about it.
ask the question, answer the questions to join the group. Okay, now to hook these
Nope, they didn't
two.
answer any. They got declined.
Yeah, you have to answer or you won't get in because of the spam.
Have to answer questions.
All right, let's make this. I'm going to press it before I connect it to the other one because this is a lot of on the bias. All right, be right back. Well, technically, I'm still here. You can hear me.
You should let me iron.
All right.
I know how. My mommy taught me. Probably why you don't like any of my ironing, but.
All right, now to hook. This one's like a flower almost, like a flower head. All right, let's put this lovely bias seam together. So stretchy. All these little pieces. All right, let me press this one, and then this one shall be done. Oh, it is like a flower. I have all these blockheads and then just a random flower looking one. And I'll probably end up starching all this.
I asked if anybody's going to make crazy funky blocks, because you asked earlier.
Yeah.
One lady says all her blocks are crazy funky blocks.
All right, there it is. See, doesn't it look like a flower like this? Like a block flower. It's kind of funny. This one, I can tell right away if I'm not careful, I'm going to lose it. So when I go to trim it, I have to watch that because this ended so much lower. I could have adjusted it the other angle. But there that one is. One more to go. One more. One more. Oh, this back quarter is like super messy. Okay. Let's just go with plain old plain Jane. How about that? This one in the middle. Let's just do a plain Jane one. And then that one. And the rest of this can just go in my scraps. Let's see.
One more?
Oh, I hadn't used this one yet. Let's swap. No, I did because it's right there. It's big. Let's go higher. Like that. Like that. This. That. This. That. And this one. Yeah, no. And this one. No. And this one. It's a very skinny strip. See, even 1 inch. No, not really. How about this one? Yes. One.
Here's
inch.
another lady that asked about the device notifying them. What did you tell me the other day about not getting notifications?
If you're not getting notifications, go to my page and then select the all button.
Underneath the bell.
At the bell. You hit the bell thing, you tap the bell and then change it to all.
they're not going to know where to go find these notifications if you don't tell them. And
Yeah.
the bell, right?
Yep. Got it. Make sure that that bell is clicked to all. When YouTube changed it again, it messed everything up. So unfortunately, you have to go in and fix it. Okay. That's all that's left of that. All right, let's chop this one up. This one shouldn't be too hard because everything is going straight with this one. We have a 1-inch strip right there. And if it doesn't work that way, you can always go and
Yeah, she said she's done that.
unsubscribe and resubscribe, and then hit the bell.
Facebook just doesn't like her.
You mean YouTube?
YouTube, sorry. YouTube just doesn't like her.
Yeah, I don't know why it works for some people and it doesn't for others. I have certain channels I follow that the bell does not work on their channels for me, but I get the notifications of all of my friends, usually everybody that, I subscribe to that are my YouTube friends. I always get theirs. I think the more you watch a channel, the more likely you're to get the notifications, though. I don't know how it works, but it could be that, and that could be how the algorithm works. The more you watch something, the more chances you get a notification of it. Because I get fresh notifications of things that I just started binge watching or something. All right, now let's go chop
Where'd
all
you get
these
your
out.
rotary cutter?
It's a Martelli cutter. You can find it at the link that Scott is putting in the chat. And anytime you guys purchase from the links that we put in the chat, I make a little bit of a commission. Doesn't cost you to use the links, just helps us out a little. I mean, if you can find it cheaper, go find it some cheaper, but that just helps me out. All right. Sliver off of there. I sure made a mess in this room. I'm glad I decided I started cleaning after every quilt now. I usually don't do that. I usually let the room get super messy and then once a week vacuum, but now I'm vacuuming whenever I feel like it. To make sure that it stays clean. All right, that one. I'm going to straighten this little edge up though. Perfect.
Tell them we'll show them the block.
I'll show all the blocks as soon as I finish this one, so that way you guys can see all of them.
Yeah, lady asked about the face block.
Yeah. Let me fix the end of this one before I go doing anything. And fix the end of this one. These, like I said, when they're washed, they're like so funky. There. All right, here we go. One, another 1/2 inch, cut this one. Another 1/2 inch, cut this one. Lay this over a 1/2 inch. Now cut this side. There. That comes out. That stays. That goes in. That's too small. That can save. Talking to myself, all nice and like what I'm organizing. I'm so organized when it comes to my quilting. I swear, even while I'm filming, I still try to keep everything together. I feel like I'll end up messing so much up if I don't. One. That one. Remove piece before I confuse myself. And one more to go. And then to sew it. There we go. And this side. Right there. Just pull it out of the way. All right. And then that goes there. All right, let's sew it all together. Together. Make it a mess. And then this side. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. This side. I also have to keep like reminding myself, talking to myself, because one piece goes on one side and one goes on the other. So I'm like making sure that I remember which way it was cut out, because if I don't, then I can put it in there backwards and cut the next piece wrong. Come on. There we go. All right. I'm gonna finger press this one out towards the Sewing Machines Plus.
Do they ship out of the U.S. to Canada?
I don't know. I think they ship everywhere. I'm pretty sure.
Well, the lady that was
Not
asking about the
100%.
cutter, she clicked on her link and she couldn't find it.
All right, and this one goes on top of it.
How many blocks did you do?
15. This
15?
is the 15th piece. And then I have to figure out which way to trim all these blocks, so that way I can fit them all together. So it's going to be like a puzzle pretty much once I go to join everything together once it's cut, because like I said, I might add sashing or something to it, choose a neutral color that's between all of this or something bright, and then hook it all together if I can't get all the blocks the same size without losing my pieces and the funkiness of it. So we'll see how that goes. Right now it's just blocks, and like I said, I'll have to, trim them all first and then see what happens. See if they're puzzleable. Is that a word? Puzzleable?
Yeah.
It's my word. I'm sticking to it. That way everything lays together nicely and I don't have, too much loss or coming up too close to losing my pieces that I've added into the fat quarter. This one's going to be shrunk down, so this obviously is going to be a skinnier but staying long piece, because there's about the same amount of seams I'm taking out in all the width, but not, in the length, but not the width. So this one will just be squeezed in. And this one. I like the ones with the polka dots because I don't really have to worry about lining anything up or trying to get anything lined up, which I tried to with some of them, but didn't work out for the best. And this is just my wood finger press.
Where'd you get that from?
Came from T Quilts. You can find if you just type in explanation T on her website. You just go to her YouTube page, and then she has a link to her website on the About Me section. You just go to her website. She sells this and the seam ripper that we have not had to use so far.
Let's hope.
Last night, on the other hand,
Let's hope so.
I had to use the seam ripper. Today, so far, so good. This one. All right, so this guy has shrunk. No, it's almost the same size. Wow, look at that. I guess I did good. Wow, I managed to make this one almost the same exact size as all the rest of these strips. Stop using your fingernail. All right, and this goes on top of here. Wow, this one's really going to shrink down, though. Yep, that's what's happening here. Making sure that I force the seam all the way open, though, before I run this little finger press thingy against it. This is pre-washed fabric, so it's the whole entire amount of fabric just seems super stretched out. I could just add right here because I'm right here. Just do it this way.
Dan says you're gonna have to elevate the machine if you can continue to sew standing up.
It's kind of hard to do that because of the machine is on this table that weighs 500 bazillion pounds. So instead, I will just use it like this. I don't stand all the time. I just stand because my hip has been killing me. So honestly, I would rather stand and tip my head down than get in and out of the chair, in and out of the chair, in and out of the chair, because that actually makes my hip hurt worse. So, yeah, so standing is my better option to keep myself from fatiguing. Now, can you
use the fat quarter scraps and add it to some of the blocks where needed?
I could, yes. It's not like they're perfect blocks. Nothing's lined up, so.
Will all the blocks be cut to one size, or will they be all different sizes?
At this time, I'm hoping that I can get them all one size, but I don't think that's going to happen. Because as you can already tell with this block, it is on a diet. So it is skinny. Look at that. It's getting one more piece, and this one is, it's like a accordion. Just shrunk right up.
Well, you could do it. Make it longer.
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
Make different sizes.
Yeah.
Add other pieces of your scrap pieces between it. Put sashing around each block or something. You know what I mean? More each block or something. You could do stuff like that.
I haven't thought that far yet, but I'm thinking about it. With all the different opportunities that await with this funky thing that I've done with all this. All right, I'm going to press this real quick. Woo-wee. Yeah, this guy's a shorty. Although 2 can be put together to make 1 if all the rest are big. All right. This one looks like a face too. They all look like faces. All right. See, so this one shrunk too. That's what happens. So this one's long, but not very tall. So let's show all the blocks. I'll just bring them back over here so I could show them all to you. All right. Let's sit down finally. I feel like I've been working forever. All right, here we go. All the blocks. I'm going to starch them all too, I think, before I cut them. So there's one. This looks like a dumbbell right here. A dumbbell.
It does.
On that end.
Now that you say that.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing weird faces now that you made the faces.
Yeah.
I see weird faces in all of them.
Yeah, all of them have some kind of weird face. Like if you put it this one, it's like that guy that has the, like, crossed over the mouth, you know, hiding the mouth, eyes, nose, and cross mouth. This is the one that I had to add the fabric because I miscut and I was like, oh man. And I didn't cut this piece at the cord, you know, a half an inch in on the thing. So I lost that whole side. So I took the scrap and obviously cut it and put it in there. So there's some stripe going a different direction. But that was my miscut this morning. Then there's this one. It could be flowers coming out of a pot or chopsticks going into a pot or a bowl. I mean, whatever way you want to look at it, it's super different. Or it could be, what is it called? Octopus. Or not octopus. What is the fish that stings? The
Stingray?
No, jellyfish.
Yes, that's
it's jellyfish. Little jellyfish. Yeah. Oops. Come on, just one at a time, Tiffy. Then there's this guy. This one's like a Fred and Barney and Wilma and whatever's houses.
You're right, that's because the roof thing. The roofs are always part of the big thing that was yeah.
There's the rebel's house. This guy is obviously a face. He's got a triangle nose. He's got droopy, sad eyes and a straight mouth. So he's doing that. I can't make my eyes sag. And this one is obviously a face. So that's what I finished last night because I was like in that mode and I was like, I got to do my other one. So that's my actual face that made everything look like a face. Then there was the first block I did. So this one's like, if you go this way with it, it's like a hammer. There's a hammer. And here's,
I see faces in everything.
you're seeing faces in them all too. I see faces in all of them.
Since you said that. Since you said it. No,
And then there's this one. I don't see a face in this one. I see, I don't know what, but whatever it is, it looks cool.
there's a lot of purple in that one. Everything purple.
Yeah. Then there's this one. Obviously looks like a face.
There's your robot.
Robot face with the mouth that talks like that. And then this guy, he's like a TV on a stand with a chair in front of it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, see, TV on a stand and the chair's in front of it.
Check it the other way. It's the old school TV with the antenna. Keep going.
Like this.
And the box is the window above it.
Yep, old school TV with an antenna.
You always have to move the antenna ears all weird.
Yeah.
The bunny ears were always at weird angles. They were never straight up and down because the one's at a weird angle.
This one doesn't. Well, no, he could be a face too if he's held this way.
Yep, that's a face.
Yep, this one's a face too. Big, huge eyes, long nose, and a wide open mouth. Like, ah! There's that guy. This one is, I don't know what this one is. This one's like a person standing and he's throwing flowers.
What did we decide on a name? Are we going to use Jim's name? Or are we changing it?
What was Jim's name? I forgot already.
Jim's on here. He said tumbling blocks now, but that wasn't his name yesterday. It was fractured pieces, I think.
Fractured pieces. Could be like fractured blocks. This one's definitely a face too. He's got his little side mustache. Or
Well, I'm not sure now that you have so many faces in it. I don't know if fractured pieces fits anymore.
Yeah. Fractured faces.
That could be. It doesn't sound nice. Though.
It doesn't sound nice, no.
That one's way skinny.
This one's his head, his two arms, and his body.
That was Jim's fractured pieces. But yeah, I don't know if it fits anymore, Jim.
And then the one I just finished.
I like that.
This one's kind of cool.
There's one Naomi says hidden faces. I like
Hidden
that.
faces, yeah. That's a good one. We'll see what the quilt looks like when it's all put together. And then those names will be coming through from everybody. It'll look like a lot of somethings.
Jim says blockheads. I like it, Jim.
Oh, that's funny. So I managed to use most. So this is just going to go on my strings bin and my little crumb pieces. Then I have new waste now, which is all of this, which came from that, which might not be waste because in the putting together of everything, after they're all trimmed to size, I may just go ahead and use all the pieces to put it all together. I'm not sure though. I might use something else. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. And then those could just be used for something else. I don't know. You know me. I'm always changing my mind and doing all sorts of weird stuff because that's what I do. But that's all my blocks. We got to pull out the happy face or the face one though. Yeah, because he's just too cool. So I got to pull him out all the way. He can go on top because, again, ta-da! Just sit right here on top. There we go. Yep. Anyways, hi. So I hope you guys enjoyed me finishing up the blocks. I'm sorry I didn't show making all of them, but I only did a couple, between last night and this morning. So, but the rest got finished off today. Thank you guys all for hanging out. Have a great rest of your morning and enjoy your coffee, your tea, your breakfast, your brunch, whatever. And I will see you guys. Wednesday is Sculliver, and pay attention for that. And then I'm in the process of making a new video for you all.
Sunday
Yeah.
is hopefully a fabric de-stash.
Yeah.
And the giveaways. Woo,
all right.
giveaways.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time.
Bye. I love that.